back to another vlog. How has your week been? Ours has gone super fast.
Really fast. I don't know what that is. It feels like every day just seems to be rolling into one.
Yeah.
Week by week. This year has just flown by.
Yeah.
And the thing is, our summer has been so rubbish this year.
Rain.
I thought it was bad last year, but this year we had hailstones.
Thunderstorm.
And a thunderstorm.
In the middle of summer.
What is going on with this weather?
I mean, it's gone really fast, but I mean, I've been off work due to a refurbishment in the office, and we've been spending a lot of time together, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
So I think we've had a lot of fun, and I think that's why time seems to be going.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, we have started Instagram subscriptions.
Hey.
It's not what we actually thought it would be. It's a bit different and not what we expected. There's some pros and cons. We're actually going to do a video on it. So keep an eye out for that. Because people have done videos on Instagram subscriptions, but mostly on how to start it and where you go to enable it from the invitation, etc., etc.
No proper detail.
No, but we're going to do a video where, from our experience, on what it's actually like and what you've got to do and who it's for, etc. So keep an eye out on that. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tanya.
I'm Casey, and we are Reflected Genetics.
We are happy to have you here with us. Come walk with us. Let's go.
We thought we would have a chat with you guys about what it's like to be a twin, based on our experience.
You know, I've always felt special and very, very blessed too. And I couldn't imagine my life not being a twin without you.
We're best friends. There's so much love.
I think being a twin is pretty cool, don't you?
I do, yeah.
I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
I couldn't imagine not being a twin.
No.
That's the thing. And people always ask us what it's actually like to be one. And I think unless you are one, you don't really know, but it's exciting, it's fun, it's different. You get asked so many questions every day.
Yeah.
Mostly, are you twins?
I think it builds up your confidence, so having each other. So when we was younger, we was really shy. I mean, we still are, but I think it's made us come out of our shell more, because random people come up to us and have conversations with us, and it's really nice, and it's just a fun thing. People say, oh, you're twins, and it's just a nice conversation. You know, you get to know other people, and
they get excited, don't they, when they see us. It's really nice, especially when we're having a day where we're wearing the same.
Yes, of course.
Which does happen often. We don't always dress the same. It's not something that we always choose to do. We just have similar taste in clothing.
Yeah. There are perks of being a twin, like switching places, playing pranks on people, taking each other's phone calls.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Also, you've always got someone.
Yeah, you're never lonely.
I've always got you, and it's really, really nice. And
yes,
when you're feeling down, it doesn't matter what the situation is. I can always talk to you about it, and you can always talk to me about it.
We can eat ice cream together.
Yeah, we can cry over ice cream and a silly movie, you know.
Our go-to movie is horror films.
Yeah,
when we're sad
and we want cheering up,
it's got to be a horror movie.
We've got to put on a horror movie.
Forget that romantic crap.
Yeah, we don't deal with that. We just want something really scary.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that's just what we like.
Scare the crap out of ourselves.
Yeah. What's your favourite scary movie? Did you feel that?
Obviously.
I can't. Everyone always assumes that we feel each other's pain, but I don't feel nothing. She don't feel nothing.
No.
But I think
psychologically,
emotionally, we always know when there's something up with the other one.
Yes.
They'd be like, oh, okay, so you all right?
Tan, are you feeling okay?
You know, but physically, no. We've done so many experiments to see if this is true.
Yes. Maybe we'll do a video on it.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be fun.
Twin telepathy as well.
Yes.
Do we have it? Sometimes.
Sometimes we surprise ourselves, don't we?
Yeah, but my theory, because there's so many ways you can test it, but my theory is because we're very similar in our personalities
and spend a lot of time together
and spend so much time together, I believe that we automatically, naturally, say for example, it was name a fruit or something. Name a fruit.
Strawberry.
There you go. Name an animal.
Dog.
Shut up. Do you see? Like, it's just
Natural.
So it's...
I actually can't believe we just did
I
that.
can't believe we just did that, but it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes we'll do it and we will say something
Complete opposite.
completely different. Say another animal.
Horse.
Dolphin. You knew you were going to say horse. I don't know why I said dolphin. But yeah, that's my logic. I don't.
Yeah, but I think when you spend a lot of time with somebody, I think you automatically know what each other likes and how you think, and it's just a bond, isn't it, that you build?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really believe that twin telepathy exists. I just think it's
Not really. I think it's just where you spend a lot of time with somebody, and it just grows over time.
And I would say something that I would probably automatically think you would say,
And vice
or you would
versa.
say, or I would say, and then also your favourite animals or your favourite numbers, colours,
Yes.
and that's
Naturally.
where you just assume that we have twin telepathy, but we don't.
Well, I can say I said dog because there was a dog in front of me. My favourite animal is a horse.
I just said dog.
I just
because
said dog.
is my favourite.
There was a dog in front of me.
What's your favourite animal? Let us know. One of the things that we had when we were younger was people always seemed to want to separate us,
Yes.
mostly because they thought we needed to be more individual, and they were worried that we were too reliant on each other and we wouldn't have our own independence and
Have our own friends.
They wanted us to have our own friends, but I kind of feel like that made it worse for us because
Yeah, we were very shy and we lacked confidence, and I kind of feel like being together built up our confidence.
Yeah.
Whereas when we were separated, we were always worried about the other one, what the other one was doing,
Yeah,
and not
that's
really
true.
focused. But the whole idea of them separating us was so that we were more focused.
yeah.
So
But it did work in some ways.
yes,
And it didn't in others. And even when like we had our own group of friends and your friends were my friends, etc., etc., there was always that. Because we were as individuals, you would think people sometimes go, "Oh, look, twins! It's the twins." We were known as the twins,
or it's just Tanya and
but it would always
Casey.
be, "Oh, it's just Tanya and Casey," and that kind of stuck with us a lot. And instead of being twins, being an exciting, happy thing, it wasn't really at the time. Part of our identity was taken away. You want to be able to be proud of being a twin, but that was kind of shunned, you know?
Yeah.
As we got older, we realised it is a big deal, and it's great. We should.
It's exciting. It's a fun thing
Yeah.
to be twins, and that we feel like in our life it's not always come across that way.
There are actually stages. Well, I feel that there's kind of stages that you go through being a twin, in the sense of people's opinions of a twin.
Yes.
And it's like when you're little and young and your parents dress you in the same and people are kind of like, "Oh, so cute, it's twins. You know, look, it's so cute, they're so cute." But then when you get older, in the sense of in your teenage years and above, you get moaned at for wearing the same. Aren't you a bit old, bit too old to be wearing the same? Shouldn't you be individual people? You need to grow up and live separate lives.
But we do have our own separate lives. We do like the clothing that we wear. We don't always dress the same. So, but in my opinion, it's no one's business.
No.
At the end of the day, if you want to wear the same, that's our
That's our
choice.
prerogative. The next stage is when you're in your teenage years and above. There seems to be a lot of curiosity, jealousy, which really sucks.
Sexual references.
Oh, the sexual references. Sometimes it just gets so annoying. Threesome. No, that would be incest. Come on, people. Although there are some twins that give us a bad name. It's not great.
No.
Each to their own, whatever floats your boat and all that. Being compared to can be really annoying
frustrating.
sometimes, and that happens a lot more when you're older.
Yeah, we're used to it.
It's something that we have
Something that
gotten
we're used to,
isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, I'm the fat twin, she's the short twin, she's the pretty twin, I'm the smart twin.
Oh, please, you're way prettier than me.
But that's the kind of thing that you get, and you get it all through your life.
All the time.
But it is something that we're used to, and we don't care because we know who we are. We know our difference already. We don't need to be told this.
No, that's what's funny. People seem to think they need to tell us their differences.
But also, it also brings in insecurities as well.
Yes.
Because what people don't realise is they're actually saying things that to them is a difference, but to us it could make us feel uncomfortable or upset about what they're saying to us.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks for coming along on this walk with us. I mean, we love to walk. If you've seen us previously, we love the exercise.
We don't know where we're walking to, though.
No.
Mind you.
And it's nice to get out the house.
I think we're going to walk down by a canal, which is, there's a few benches there that we can sit down and chill out
Yeah,
on.
we can watch the boats.
And we might record another YouTube video.
Our mum tells us that we used to have our own language when we were little, but even now we have our own language.
Yeah, we do.
We can't explain it. I mean, you would have to be around us to witness it.
I mean, I don't really think you could even
Call it a language. It's just something
jargon
that we do that only we understand, and others would just not get it.
No.
I mean, you'd have to be around us to witness it. It's quite funny. It's not just our own language that we have. We tend to have multiple conversations
Yeah.
all in one go.
Yeah, we
so
do.
we'll be talking and we'll just conversation after conversation, but we overlap our conversation.
Yeah, some people think that we're just talking over each other, but each individual conversation we completely understand
And we're
what talking
listening.
about. And sometimes I have half a conversation in my head and half out loud. And you'll
one
know
of us-
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Or I'll start talking about something and you'll say, oh, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. What did we do? We did that the other day. What did we do? Wasn't I singing something?
You were singing and I was upstairs and you was downstairs and I was singing it in my head, but she was actually singing it out loud. She came upstairs and I was like, oh my God, I was just singing that in my head.
So we obviously both had watched something with the song in it.
Yeah.
And then I was singing it out loud, but you were singing it in my head. That's quite funny. We actually suffer from a little bit of anxiety quite often.
Yeah.
And when we're apart, we do get a lot of separation anxiety, don't we? But you're just a phone call away.
Yeah. When we're not together, we're on the phone.
Yeah.
It's either messaging or phone call or FaceTime or some form of connection
Some form
with
of
each other.
contact at all times, you know, and it's nice. Even though we're not around each other, we might be far away. You're just a phone call away or a message away, you know.
I mean, I remember I went on holiday with my partner.
Yeah.
And
It was our birthday.
It was our
out of
birthday.
all of the time.
He took me away for my birthday, and I would, at the same time every day, probably around 4 p.m. in the afternoon, I would be miserable. And every evening when I'd be getting myself ready to go out, it was like I was pining. It was like I was wanting my sister around me. It was just a natural thing I was doing every day without even realizing it. And I was away for 2 weeks and I had so much anxiety over not being with you.
I think that's the only time
We've been
and
apart,
the longest that we've ever been apart from each other.
Yeah.
And I think it was snowing here.
It was.
And you were sending me videos of you in the sunshine.
Yeah.
And I think it was raining.
It was raining a few days because we went in February at the beginning of the year because our birthday's in February.
You
February
went
1st.
to Lanzarote.
We went to Lanzarote and I remember being quite down at certain times of the day, but I had a great time, obviously, with my partner. But
then whenever you would hear from me, that would probably
it would set me off. I mean, I'd be in the water and I'd be walking in the water with my phone and filming what I was doing and FaceTiming you down the strip. And
I remember sending you videos of me in the snow.
playing in the snow.
It was snowing and there was just so much, and I was throwing snowballs at the camera and sending you so much footage of snowballs and saying, you're missing out on the snow.
And then there was me on the beach in the sea. You're missing out on the beach.
Yeah, that was a difficult time being apart for that long, you know. We get mixed up all the time.
Yeah.
Like, people mix us up continuously. Tanya,
Casey.
if somebody was to call me by Casey's name, I would answer.
Yes.
Just because I know, even though they're not specifically talking to me, I know that they want you for something, and I just go, yeah.
Or even if I hear your name, I'm like all ears. I'm like listening to what the conversation's about if I hear your name being mentioned.
Yeah. Does it annoy us? No. Because we're so used to it.
Yeah.
We're so used to
being mixed up,
being called by different names or being referred to as the twins, like as one person. We don't get offended if people mix us up.
No.
Some people can tell us apart really, really easily, and others cannot.
But when you get to know us, it's easy to
It makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
There are plenty of differences between us.
Of course.
And people learn that over time. Our parents know the difference so easily.
Unless it's on the phone.
Yeah, if we're on the phone,
it's really difficult to tell the difference.
Yeah, we can switch over, hence why we play some pranks on people over the phone. But it doesn't annoy us. We're so used to it. It just comes with the territory. But we do answer for each other sometimes.
We
We're in the
do,
same room and somebody shouts out, Tan.
I'm like,
She'll go, yeah. If I don't answer, she'll answer for me and vice versa. But yeah, it's not a big deal to us.
No. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. Check out our other channels on Instagram and TikTok. And we will see you next time. Ciao for now.